Where have I met y'all before?
You nowhere.
Definitely not me.
I met y'all somewhere.
No, I don't think so.
I think I know where.
Where?
I don't know. How many guys do y'all talk to in the talking stage?
Like,
You got a lot.
right now I'm talking to 7 guys, but don't tell them.
7 guys?
Yes.
Now, how long are you going to talk to them before you make it to a 1?
When someone piques my interest.
And
None of them have though.
And how long you been talking to them? All 7?
It varies, like a couple of weeks.
Have they all kissed you?
No.
Look into the camera with a straight face. Say no.
No.
Why are you lying?
I'm not lying.
Lying bitch. She is lying like a mother.
What do you think about that? Her talking to 7 guys.
She's keeping her options open.
Can a guy?
Being a whore is in.
I don't know if it's because everything a man does makes me cringe, but something about a man using the little emoji, like this one right here. You're a grown-ass man. Get the fuck out of my phone with that goddamn emoji. Don't send me that shit, bro. As soon as you send me that, it goes, whoop, block, block. Babes, you got on a fucking Pushisti mask. Wrong emoji, bitch. Wrong emoji. Wrap it up.
I always say that high value men are more likely to be cheated on back. They just don't realize it, especially in Dubai.
Why?
Because the women they choose.
What?
The women, when you're a broke man, you're limited in terms of the women you can access. You can only access the limited range of women. So you're only going to access a simple kind of woman because you're a simple man. That simple woman doesn't have many options. So you're both optionless and you're both good to go. You've got a connection, you're good to go. Now, if you are a high-value man, let's say, for example, you're a George Clooney, you can access whoever you want in the world, right? Whoever you want. So you could choose a Kim. If you're Kanye, you can choose a Kim. Do you think Kanye is the only rich man she knows?
No.
Do you think Kanye is the best she can get? She can get many of you. So what happens is, as a man becomes more successful, his criteria and selection of women becomes more provocative, promiscuous. It's usually the dream girl. That dream girl knows 10 of you.
Women always seem to equate a high-value man with money. Far from true, a high-value man can have an average wage but bring tons of skill sets to the table, as well as courage, bravery, and honor. A high-value man has nothing to do with money in the same way a high-value woman has nothing to do with money. Only shallow, materialistic women think like this.
Do I got a second to take a break? Okay. Are they watching you guys from the sky? Yeah, but we cut it, so they can only see what we. It's not on yet. We're here with Brian, and she's going to be telling us a little bit about Donald Trump.
Wait, hold up. My name is not Brian.
What was her name?
Brianna.
With Brianna. Mm-hmm. Look, I'm not that drunk.
Listen, you didn't drink at home. No one's going to respect a drunk, okay?
I'm not drunk.
Hey.
I'm tipsy. There's a difference.
Hey, relax.
You're not my man. Don't tell me what to do.
Listen,
What is EYS?
last night I was your man, and that's what I told you what to do.
That was just a one night thing. Like, what the hell, dude? Like, you think a one night thing to become a relationship? I'm not gonna marry you.
I don't want to marry your ass.
If you weren't dating a guy right now, would you date Leonardo DiCaprio?
No.
Stop the cap.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't
You
either.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
You so bro.
I wouldn't.
If he was like, hey, so like, you know, what's your name? What are you doing later? You want to go grab a drink? Like, you're telling me you'd be like, no, I'm not interested.
On top of what Chase just said, there's going to be a whole entourage surrounding him, and you're going to see men going up to him wanting to get attention, women wanting his attention. You're going to see this social component of the fame. You don't even have to intellectualize that. There's something like women will see that and be like, that's the fucking man.
Yep.
You're the only guy that knows how to treat me right. As long as you're happy, I'm happy.
Who are you trying to look good for?
It's this guy I've been hanging out with for a couple of weeks now. We just came back from the mall and he spent $3,000 on me. And he even paid for my rent this month. We're actually on our way to an expensive restaurant that he's paying for to spend some time together and talk about our future. It's giving what it's supposed to give.
Do you actually like him?
Bitch, what? No, he's like a little brother to me. Don't get me wrong, he's a nice guy and everything, but he's just not my type. I need someone who can put me in my place. He's such a nice guy though, I would hate to see a female lead him on, give him mixed signals, or take advantage of him because he's such.
The average Twitch viewer paying for micro-attention. I can't imagine spending that much on a woman. Funny skit though, and these situations can be found throughout society. Many men being used for materialistic possessions all the way to a free meal.
Rolo's take was that to be a high-value man, the top 3 steps: get a vasectomy and avoid family creation. Do you agree?
When he says high-value man, he's talking from the perspective of being able to be a playboy and get as many girls.
Be a playboy instead of raise a family? But we make fun of women all day for wanting to be girl boss queens and sleep around and have all this. And then you tell guys, be a playboy instead of raise a family. That's the same advice on the other side. We agree that feminism has completely ruined most women in the West. Yeah. But the advice from this space is get a vasectomy and then sleep with all of them and then understand their nature. Why not just understand that a lot of these women are unwifeable and then navigate around that instead?
Audience, as a man, right, you have to decide for yourself, what do you want? Do you want a family or do you want to be successful?
Okay, stop ducking. Hard stance. Pro or con?
If you're broke, you can't help your family, and what's the point of having a family? To me, personally speaking, if you can't afford to raise a family, there's no point having a family.
Facts.
Since you guys are besties, have you ever thought about each other in like a romantic way?
No.
Stop the cap.
Never?
Never.
What we had before?
Have you guys ever kissed before?
Of course.
Yes, I did.
Why do you have him in the friend zone?
Because I'm a friend. I have a boyfriend.
Oh, you have a boyfriend?
Yes, I do.
And your boyfriend knows you guys are best friends?
Yes.
You guys get along?
No.
Why?
Why?
I don't know. Tell?
It's very, very strong, hard relationships, let's say.
He seems like a good guy. I think he kind of likes you.
Yeah, he's a good guy, but he's my best friend.
It's an evil world we live in, but hey, I'm gonna keep living.
Women were oppressed in history, but so were men. It's
How?
not. It's not.
Not as much as women
see, now
were.
this is interesting because if I say how were women were oppressed, you're like, well, it's self-evident, Brian. Yet you've just asked me the same question: how were men oppressed? Shouldn't you know?
No, because that wasn't taught in school.
Ah, so isn't that interesting? Male oppression was never taught in school, but females' oppression was. So who's really oppressed then? If men's grievances throughout history are overlooked, who's the real one that's oppressed? Perhaps you don't even believe men are oppressed.
To be honest.
You don't?
Yeah.
The wheel is moving, but the hamster is dead. The entire education system is built around feminizing men and masculinizing women. How can you read a history book about thousands of years of men being slaves or dying in war, yet think you were oppressed because you had to cook dinner and take care of your house and family?
I tell people this. It's the creepiest thing about me. But my favorite thing in the world, not in the world, that adds a creepy element. There's no way to say this without being creepy. My favorite thing is to pass by a school and watch kids play on a playground. Never say that out loud again. I swear it's not because I'm a diddler. I'm just not. But just their childlike innocence, like life still has a little bit of magic. They're making up games. They're learning just kind of the human existence still. I don't want to touch them. I swear. But that
believe you.
It's a sad state of affairs when a man can't even say he enjoys the creativity and goofiness of children without being called a pedophile. Men can't even go to the park and sit and hang out without the police being called. Society has painted such a dirty picture of men, and everyone just goes along with it.
Is it best, or do you have a funny award? Not funny, but like a different one?
So I've won most epic ass a lot. I've won it 5 times.
5?
Yeah, I won it 5
Are people
times.
just like, when you show up, are they just like,
yeah,
this
so
bitch
I
again?
just think, well, it's a fan award, so I just get my fans to vote for me.
Imagine voting for low-tier porn star awards. These simps really be carrying the pillars of feminism, and it's mind-blowing they can even function in the real world.